Okay, this video is about using Microsoft Teams and common problems that people seem to be running into. So, one of the problems is that once you're into a conference call or a video call, you're not seeing the chat window. So, there's a couple different ways that you can get into a conference call. If someone has invited you to a conference call, it will appear on your calendar. So, that means you can go into your calendar and you can select the conference call. Now, you can see here I have a couple different meetings. So what I could do is I could click on the meeting and then I can click join. And that means that I would go into that meeting's conference call. And especially when it's time for the meeting, that would be the perfect way to do it. However, another way is that once the meeting has started, people often start typing in the chat. So if I know that I'm looking for a meeting and it's called DC Team Meeting, I can go into the chat and I can look for DC Chat Meeting, which is right here. And then once I click on that, there's a little join button in the upper right-hand corner. This also means that once you're in this chat, any files that are in the chat are shared with you here, and you can make sure that you're joined because there's a list of people right up here. Okay? Now what's happening is people are getting this far and then they're not knowing what to do. So I'm going to make a quick phone call to my mom, and I'm going to show you how to make sure that your chat window is there and then it doesn't disappear during the meeting. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like as soon as you join the call. Oftentimes, if you're joining a group call and it's already in progress, it'll give you the option of muting yourself on your microphone and your video so that you don't interrupt the meeting by coming in late. Now, what's happening is people aren't knowing how to turn off their microphone or turn it back on. So they mute themselves coming in and then they don't know how to unmute themselves in order to speak. I have another video on setting this up and if you need help with making sure that that's working. So when you're in the meeting, you need to show the conversation. So this is called the WE bar, W-E, WE bar. This is going to be really important for all of your meetings. What you're going to do is you're going to click show conversation, and it's going to open up this window right here, which is that same conversation that we saw in the chat menu here, just condensed. Now, as you can see here, because I'm in the conference call, but I've clicked out of it and I've clicked into the chat window, this has gotten really small. And if someone's trying to show me a video, I'm not going to be able to see it very well. So to get back into it, what you're going to do is you're actually going to double click. Make sure you don't hit the WE bar, but you're going to double click inside the box and it's going to bring it nice and big again. Then that means that you can hit show conversation and you're good to go once again. Okay, now this is the me bar over here. So this is how you navigate through everything. And this is the WE bar that we need for this conversation. You can also say show participants to see who's in the call. This is disabled because I'm showing my screen right now, but this is how you could share your screen with other people so that they can see what you're looking at. And here is where all these other things are. And if you watched my other video, you'll know exactly what show device settings does. Okay, so if you have any more questions, please let me know, but that's the basics of joining the call, making sure that you can see the call, and then making sure that you can see the chat window on the right-hand side so you can participate in any dialogue that's going on. Okay, if you need any more help, please let me know. Thanks.